Hey now, let's try this one more time. Hey Shanty, hey Dave. Hi her jewelry box. Hey Louis Bello. Hey Capawada. Hey DBA. Hey Leah. Dancing Swag. Webb Mendez.
Me.
Oh, Allie.
Hey.
Hey Tom. Hey Native Graffiti. Youper Dog. Capawada.
Therese. Hi, Therese.
Thanks for coming back. Hi, Sid. I hope this is a little better. We just reset our router just in case the problem was on our end on the Wi-Fi. I kind of think it wasn't, but maybe it was.
Was it? Are we still laggy?
Is it still laggy? What do you think? How's it looking?
I feel like it's laggy because we're not getting any hearts.
Because there's no comments or hearts or anything.
Yes.
Nobody's commenting.
We have social
If it's still laggy, hello?
Oh, wait.
Hi.
Hello.
Scent Slinger. Hey, Tom. How is it? How's the connection? Sid just joined again, so I don't know. Boston Singer. Hey, Louis Bello.
Gangrene.
How is the connection? Is it better? Hey, Love Hales. Just
Are we better?
Waiting for somebody to give us the thumbs up on the connection before we proceed. Anyone? Anyone?
Bueller.
Louis Bello joined again. I'm not feeling good about this.
Well, I've got lots of hearts coming on my side, so but I'm like stuck. See, like, I mean, you guys can't see it, but there's like hearts flowing on mine.
Is the connection okay?
But
Whoa.
wow,
That's a crazy handle
that's
right
a
there.
crazy handle right there. Huh. See, I'm like way behind now.
Yeah, and no one has commented about the connection. Hi, Alyssa.
Well, here,
Is the connection okay? You're still. I know you're trying to get in.
I'm still trying to load, but I can see comments.
But the fact that you're still trying to load makes me not feel so great about it. And Sid has joined again. I don't think anybody can comment. I'm not getting any comments. Any comments from anybody? I think the connection is bad. I'm not gonna do this if nobody can comment or nobody can see and the connection is bad. We'll just have to redo it. We'll just have to wait and do it another time.
That's weird. See, I just got in.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Echo. Echo. Echo.
Is the connection bad? Connection's bad? It's gotta be.
I feel like it is.
I think the connection is bad. We're not seeing any comments. We're seeing people join, but we're not seeing any comments. And I don't want to try and just go through the content without being able to get through it and having nobody be able to.
That's annoying.
Frozen for me.
All right.
Frozen for Therese. Still frozen? Anybody? Is it getting any better? Give it another minute. There I am.
We are.
Oh, okay,
Are
good.
we good now?
Better? Better? Hopefully better?
Okay.
Keep cutting out, but hopefully it's finally there
okay.
we are.
Okay,
good. Jeez, man, that was crazy. That was bad.
Really bad.
Really bad. Okay, so if we're good now, we're gonna press forward. Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna talk for a minute and then I'm gonna bring you back.
You can take off me while I enjoy my dinner.
All right. Allie's gonna eat some watermelon while I talk a little bit.
Tony, I did, and I shared them, and he was so cute and so appreciative. Thank you. Hey guys.
The meetup was actually a lot of fun. We had a few people that backed out that couldn't make it at the last minute. Hey Becca.
I is here.
I
love it.
But Latanya Murphy came and we had an amazing time together, and our after party was absolutely crazy epic. It's another story, but I'll be putting it up on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. A little bit, yes.
Good.
Better. Okay, better. Okay. So here's what I wanted to talk about today. Connection laggy and freezing for Pensive. Sterling Heights is here.
Hello, Sterling
Hey.
Heights.
Okay, well, we're getting some thumbs up and some people can see it, so I think we're going to go forward. So my idea today, this is a Steel Doug's idea. A lot of people have done a lot of top 10 lists. Al Sharpton here, you be good. Robert C. Stern, as you know, does a top 10 every Friday. Okay, it's good. Yeah, we can see your comments, Alyssa. And Native Graffiti, oh, you're in Mount Pleasant now.
Well,
Getting
you're getting
closer.
closer.
Getting closer. And so people do top 10 lists all the time. We've never done any kind of top 10 list, and I don't think we're going to start doing a traditional top list of scopers. But today, I have 4 scopers in particular that I want to share with you, and there's a reason that I'm sharing them. What am I talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. Patience, young Jedi.
Don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead.
No jumping ahead. So, yeah, I see your comments, Native Graffiti. Oh, and Teresa's shrimping.
Therese,
So my point here is that when you're building a business, and you are, I can see Alyssa. I can see.
Doug is good.
We are talking. I can see all the comments. Okay, good. So when you're getting, yes, Allie got the shots for Gabe. Man, this is still not great. I'm getting thrown off because everybody's like, we can see you. Hello, laggy.
Well, it's okay. So just keep going.
All right.
You can do it.
All right. So when you're getting going on Periscope and you're connecting with people and you're building any kind of business, whatever kind of business it is, yeah, blab it out. I think it's really important that you go beyond. And everybody talks about, oh, we're making all these great connections and we're trying to, take some of these relationships offline to Twitter. Twitter activity is blowing up. But I would submit to you that you should make a point, and we have made a point of connecting with people beyond Twitter offline. So outside of Periscope and beyond Twitter into blogs and websites. If you think about the people, we're great, Tom. Thanks for the shrimp, Dave. If you are connecting with other people in your industry, it's the type of thing where, to me, when we connect with other photographers on Periscope that we can learn from, if you go offline and you see what they're doing with their blogs and you see what they're posting and what kind of content they're posting and curating, love you too, Tom.
Yes. Love you too, Tom.
You'll find that these are the types of people that you will probably connect with in more ways than one. And we've always had relationships with other photographers, and you can share, trade secrets and stories about your business, people that you trust, people in other markets, other photographers. It's good to share best practices with other people in your industry, right? Well, I think Periscope brings together like-minded people in your industry because they're all the same type of people that would get on here and be early adopters and start to use, yeah, I see that you're in Mount Pleasant, Native Graffiti. Just got here. Connection in and out. I just had watermelon too.
Stephanie, we have so much in common.
Yay! And so I wanted to share with you an example of how we've benefited from this. Some of these people you know, some of these people you might, but I'm going to show them to you in a way that you may not have seen them just yet. And that's why in my title I said these are top scopers, but not what you think. Thanks for the watermelon, Stephanie.
I love watermelon.
Allie loves watermelon. So, and Allie's going to speak to this a little bit too, but here's some people that you may not have seen in quite this way. So here's the first one. Mona Munchie. Mona, comments are probably just delayed from earlier. They might be. If anybody, who here, thumbs up if anybody knows who Mona is, if anybody's followed Mona. Now granted, this is her website. And this is her logo, and this might not be how you're used to seeing her. Maybe you've seen her with her picture in her profile in our room before. But here is Mona's website. And Mona is a photographer in the UK. We've collaborated now with Mona on some things. Allie has shared secrets with Mona and best practices with Mona about what have you like Lightroom
like
and
we've
stuff
talked
like
about editing practices, Lightroom, Photoshop, different kinds of posing and all sorts of photography related things. And she's wonderful and she's great, and it's nice to be able to have that connection with someone without the direct competition, although I don't have a problem sharing with the competition and collaborating there, but it's just nice to be able to bounce that off of someone else that's not right in your market.
And Mona gets it. And Mona is very, Mona is a new age photographer. She's cutting edge. She's an early adopter on Periscope, and she's very, very talented. And so we've gained a lot from looking at her website and seeing some of her work, getting some inspiration. So, if you look at her stuff, this is a recent trip that she took to Morocco. And these are just some photos from her trip to Morocco. Great stuff. Great stuff. She's got a great eye.
It's really cool street photography.
Cool street photography here. And that's not all she does. Mona's actually a great event photographer. She travels all around the world to do weddings, and she's got a blog. And I love people who blog, people who are constantly pushing it and updating and creating on the fly and sharing what they're doing on a regular basis. Hey, JB Howard. What's up, Jim Bob? So yeah, here's an example of her blog, and she's constantly creating and constantly sharing. Huge delay in comments. Sorry about that. But yeah, these are great. This is great stuff. So Mona is one. And now we're going to move on to Craig Bannerman. Craig Bannerman Photography. Who has seen Craig? Anybody familiar with Craig? Hey, JB. Craig is based in Montreal, and he's really good too. And
hey, JB.
What's up? And Craig, if you look at some of his work, once again, let's just take a few. We had chocolate fudge ripple ice cream. Look at this. Just really talented. His stuff is great. And this is his website. And this is a guy that we met on Periscope. And we've shared some information with him and some best practices on Lightroom, on editing. Same thing. Guy knows his stuff, and he's really good. And here's his website. It's CraigBannermanPhotography.com. CraigBannermanPhotography.com. Guy's really talented.
He's great. And actually, I was chatting with him in a Periscope a couple nights ago, and I think that we are going to do some direct collaboration together to help both of us grow better and stronger and just quicker in the future, soon.
Good stuff, right? Okay, and now let's go to one more. This is one that most of you, I think, know, but have you visited Taku's blog? Have you gone to his website? Have you gone to Taku's website? Look at this. And it's very simple. It's smaku.com. Smaku.com. Pretty easy, right? And he's also got a blog. Hey, Alice.
Hey, Alice.
What's up? New collaboration environment of business on social media.
Exactly.
Native Graffiti. And we've learned a lot. Here's the thing. When you're collaborating, when you're meeting and building relationships with these people on Periscope, and then you end up kind of taking it offline to Twitter, go to their profile and see what their website is. And see if they're blogging and see what kind of content they're sharing and creating. And you can really gain a lot. You can really learn from these people. These people are cutting edge type people who are early adopters who have a similar mindset to you. Listen, everybody that meets up here on Periscope is all of this early adopter, let's take this stuff on and have fun with this platform and meet people mindset. So think about that. Think about the people in your industry if you're business owners. And listen, a lot of people are here just to have fun and watch and learn from others. Not everybody's inclined to broadcast. But either way, whether you're a broadcaster or a chatter, you can take these relationships further and see some of the content that these people are creating. Because odds are, if you find what they share valuable on Periscope, you're going to find valuable what they're doing outside of Periscope. And so, here's some of his stuff. It's fantastic. Hey, Dave. So this is Taku's stuff. Hey, Tom. And he's got his little bio, meet Taku as a freelance photographer and print designer. This is my honest to goodness blog on photography and design. And he's got great stuff here. Travel and Landscape Photography by Taku. He's done some reviews here. You know, just great stuff. Great stuff. Tubing fun down the river. Look at this one. Fireworks Photography 101. A whole tutorial. All this makes me want to be a photographer, right? Great tutorial on Taku's website about fireworks photography. You can learn from these people. Once again, these are top scopers in my book, not just because of what they share on Periscope, but because of what is behind their Periscope broadcasts. They're Periscoping about their knowledge, and they're sharing it in an evergreen way on their blogs and on their websites, and you should check them out. And then the fourth one I want to share is not a photographer, but it's one, once again, just as an example of someone that I find really, shame on you, only watches scopes. Hey, no shame, no shame. That's why I'm doing this Periscope. I'm giving everybody the idea. That's why it's Steal Doug's idea. To go check out some of these websites. I've done some of the homework for you, and that's why I'm sharing it here. So go ahead, Stephanie. Go to smaku.com. Check it out. It's a great site.
Can I add something about Taku's website or Taku's work? So the other day, yesterday, we got on one of Taku's scopes, and he was, yes, Becca, you need to start a blog. And Becca, you and I, we're going to get on like a private, we're going to get on a blab. I'm going to DM you because we need to chat about some stuff.
Hey,
and I think it'll be good. But Taku yesterday, he was photographing at a lake, and he had paddle boarders out there. And what I thought was really cool, like I guess I think like way more creatively than I probably need to, but he had this amazingly composed shot of paddleboarders on the lake with the horizon behind them, and it was a beautiful blue sky. And what I said is, Taku, you should totally change this around and overlay a sunset, a really pretty sunset, and make the paddleboarders in silhouette. And I thought that in my head, I'm like, oh, that's going to be a beautiful shot. But what he said to me was, you know what, Allie, I don't change anything in Photoshop. I want to show it exactly how I see it. I don't want to manipulate anything. I was like, wow, you know what? That's brilliant, and that's beautiful, and that's why he's a landscape photographer, and I'm not. But it was a great thought and it was a beautiful shot. Yeah.
Okay, so the one more that I want to share is Katie Lance. Katie Lance is not a photographer, but the reason I'm sharing Katie in particular, and I'm going to show you in a second, there's a lot of great coaches here. Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? There's a lot of great coaches on Periscope, and I've learned from a lot of them. A lot of them I tune in almost every time they come on. I've watched a ton of Mark Shaw's stuff. I'm collaborating with Robert C. Stern on some stuff. Ryan Steinolfson, great with the gadgets and great with digital marketing and some of his approaches, some stuff that I've learned from. There's some great coaches on here. But the thing I love about Katie is this. I love Katie's website and her blog. I love it. KatieLance.com. And here's her blog. And what's great about her blog is that it's real. It's real, and like, for example, here's one that she just posted. How can I use Periscope for business? And she posted it on August 4th, 6 days ago, okay? And if you click on it, this, my computer's a little slow. I might have a little too much stuff open on it right now. Sorry. Please stand by. Here we go. How can I use Periscope for business? Screenshots, tutorials on putting together a nice title, a schedule or a plan for your content, unique hashtags, using catch. You know, all this stuff is really good. During your broadcasts, make sure to engage with people, let them know. Really good tips here. A few closing thoughts. Are you ready to scope? Lots of stuff here. The thing about Katie is that she updates it on a regular basis. She is a consistent blogger, And, and I don't know that a lot of the other coaches are listen, they share great content on here, and I'm going to be exploring their blogs as well, but I'm just a part-time small-town photographer. I don't feel like I have anything to share. Leah, listen, Leah, you don't need to necessarily broadcast right away. That's actually okay. Like some people's first reaction when you say something like that, like you don't have anything to share, is no, everyone has something to share. Listen, I think odds are, capturing the beauty there, yeah. Leah, I think odds are you probably do have something to share. But if you don't feel like you need to share right now, that's actually okay. Just come to the scopes of photographers that you think you can learn from, ask questions, and at some point when you're ready, you can jump on and you can even do a scope. Listen, I don't know, it's almost like, think of it in this way. And this might actually be another scope. But think about it as like an inbound scope. Photographers wanted, I need some advice. And, build some relationships with some photographers and do a scope about the questions you have. Do a scope about the questions you have about photography or the things that you want to learn about it. And maybe some people can come into your room and answer your questions. Or go to a blab, or just continue to build relationships with photographers. If you don't feel like you have a lot to share, or if it's in photography that you don't feel like you have a lot to share yet because you're learning, it's perfectly fine. No one says you have to be a broadcaster. But either way, build relationships with these people and go beyond Periscope and check out their blogs. The people who are on here, once again, I'll repeat it, the people who are on here on Periscope in the industries that you're interested in are aggressive, cutting-edge people who are of a similar mindset to you because we're all here on Periscope using this platform. And so you're learning from people who kind of get it, who get it in terms of sharing and learning in this way. There's just an approach to it that I think will resonate with you more than somebody who has no idea what Periscope is. I just think the mindset makes them, puts them into that bucket. And I think Katie is a prime. I'm going to give another example here that's Katie related when it comes to the coaches. What's nice about Katie's blog, and if we go back to a couple of the other articles that she's written here, how to increase Facebook engagement. There's a video there. Taking action and making things happen. Meet Rob Morelli of Homekeeper. Like she's got a guest on her blog. It's really varied and really good stuff. Video marketing, the who, what, where, and how. Retargeting, simple remarketing strategies to sell more. Gain insight with Facebook analytics. The thing with Katie is that there's other coaches who there's plenty of blogs just like this one. Plenty of them. But I haven't found a ton of them like this, where these people are on Periscope, or they're people that I've connected with on Periscope. You can go to one of Katie's Periscopes, you can go to one of her scopes, and she'll be talking about one of these topics, and you can tell when you go to her website after her broadcast that she's the one who wrote it. It's her words, it's her stuff. There's another coach that I know, and it's probably, no problem, Leah, there's another coach that I know that I'm not going to say his name, and he's not on Periscope, so I'm not throwing anybody under the bus that's here. But there is a coach. He's a social media guy who's got a blog like this, and he tweets 20 times a day with tips, and there's tons of articles on his blog that that he's taken authorship of, and he's got a Periscope profile, and he's got a ton of followers just because he's got followers outside of Periscope. But he's never scoped. He doesn't scope. He's never been on Periscope. He's never done one scope. He's got one heart on his profile. He doesn't scope.
That's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah. What's up, Hannah? Hey, Malin. What's up?
Malin.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
And so my point is that this particular coach, I saw that he tweeted out an article about Periscope. And I went to his blog, and I read it, and it was like how to succeed on Periscope with a whole bunch to scopers. OMG. So excited. I needed this. Nice, Malin. But my point is I went to that guy's blog, and there was an article about how to succeed on Periscope. And yeah, you're a little late, Malin. It's okay. I'll recap. Right now I'm talking about Katie Lance. But we're looking at Katie Lance's blog right now, Malin. And she's got great stuff on her blog. And my point really here are, these are my top sculptors. Katie is Grady. Absolutely. Hey, Joycey girl. What's up?
Hey.
But my point here is that, is that Katie's blog, I'm including Katie as a top sculptor here, not because of what she does on Periscope. I'm including Katie on this list as a top sculptor for me because of what she does off of Periscope. I'm going beyond Periscope and beyond Twitter for the people I've really connected with and checking out the content that they share online. And I think people can really benefit, especially small business owners who are looking for other types of businesses in their industry where you can share best practices. Because the people that we've connected with, photographers, for example, who are on Periscope, off Periscope, they've got blogs and their work is more relevant to me than other photography studios who have no idea what Periscope is, just because I feel like I'm of a similar mindset to other entrepreneurs who are using this medium to advance their business. And Katie is just one that I threw in, not as a photographer, but somebody whose blog I really love because she's constantly churning out content online that you can check out when you're not watching her scopes, and it's her voice. She's written them. There's a coach who's not on Periscope at all, who I didn't name, and none of you may know him because he's not even on Periscope, but he's got a blog and he's got 1 trillion followers, and he's got a ton of followers on his Periscope profile, even though he's never scoped. And meanwhile, there was an article on his blog about how to succeed at Periscope, and I was offended by it because I'm thinking, how's this guy going to tell me how to succeed on Periscope? He's never scoped before. Guy's never done a broadcast, and he's going to tell me how to succeed on Periscope. Just thought it was ridiculous. So whereas Katie, for example, great blog, and she talks about this stuff on her broadcasts, and it's coming from her. So I trust her, and I trust her content online on her blog. So that's my Steal Doug's idea for the day. Just to recap. Connect with people in your industry, top scopers that you love on Periscope. If you find them valuable on Periscope, seek out the content that they're sharing off of Periscope online, on blogs. Hey, Shannon, unpronounceable last name. Because that will enrich your relationships and you will learn from these people and you can share best practices, whether it's in your industry or whether it's with coaches that can give you tips on how to improve your business. Go beyond and find them online. And these are my top scopers, not because of what they do on Periscope, but because of what they do online off of Periscope. And that's why they're on this little list. It's only 4 people. 3 of them are photographers. And I put Katie Lance in there too as a coach whose blog I really respect. That's Doug's idea for the day. Mona!
Hey! Mona, Gabe was here earlier and he was dying to talk to you. He was dying to talk to you. So, yeah. He wanted you. Hi, Shannon. He wanted you and Rev, and he was so happy to see Shannon. It was very cute.
So, Mona, I'm glad you're here because, Mona, I just talked about you. Maybe your ears were burning. And I figured you might be sleeping even though you don't usually sleep. So I didn't want to, bug you and tell you I was doing this. But here, I just wanted to show you. Okay, Leah.
Bye, Leah.
Great. I'm glad you were here, and I hope you. I'm glad you like the ideas. Thank you. But Mona, look what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about you.
Saying nice things.
Anybody that's not following Mona who's still here, Mona, put up some emojis and everybody follow her. Mona, I included you as one of my top scopers, not because of what you do on Scope, but because of what you do online off of Periscope. And that was the idea here. That was Steal Doug's idea today. So I featured you and Craig Bannerman.
And
Taku as 3 photographers who we've connected with on Periscope who do great stuff online off of Periscope.
Yes.
Hey, David Sherwood.
Hi.
Thanks for the hearts, people.
David Sherwood, I think, is new.
Welcome, David. We're getting ready to kind of close this down. Mona, I hope you're still there.
I mean, it's been.
I feel like
really,
the connection has not been great.
I'm still showing that she's here, but it's like such a crappy connection.
Yeah, the connection kind of sabotaged this scope a little bit, I think, but hopefully we can get it up.
Be on replay.
Yeah, hopefully
right?
it'll be okay on replay, and we can get it up on YouTube, and hopefully people can still see it. But yeah, Mona's not commenting, so yeah, love Katie, right, Shannon?
Great.
Well, Mona, if you're still there, I hope you can comment.
Yeah,
Hi.
Hi.
And my cousin Michael is here.
Michael, it's very late.
It is kind of late.
You should be sleeping.
Okay, well, we're going to get ready to shut it down now. I know, Michael, you just came in. Oh, you just got in from a shoot. Nice.
Of course.
Hey, Euro Maestro is here. Hey, Euro.
Hello.
We're just getting ready actually to wrap this up, but we were just talking about the top scopers, not because of what they do on Periscope, but because of what they do off of Periscope. People who might be in a similar field, people that, hey, David Bushel, all of our people are coming in now.
Right now.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up? That's right, Mona. Well, hey, Mona, you're awesome. Anybody that's not following Mona, follow her. What's up, David? I'll just recap again. The lesson for today was, yeah, right, Euro? Very cool, huh? Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
Taku rocks, does he not?
Totally rocks.
Hey, Redefining Rich.
Yo.
That was the lesson for, there's Mona. Follow Mona if you're not. Follow Mona. Hey, look who's here. Hi, S. Molchek.
What's her first name?
I want to say it's Stacy.
We love you, Mona.
That's the idea. The idea is these are my top scopers, not because of what they do on Periscope, but because they're people that I've connected with on here and that have gone beyond Twitter. See, what did you miss? What you missed was, oh wait, I keep forgetting. Right, that's Jamie.
Jamie or Jamie?
I think it's Jamie. I keep forgetting when I see your profile come up that that's.
I know who she was.
Yeah, it's Natalie's mom.
We can see messages, Mona.
We can see messages. Hey.
Hey.
What's up? So that's the lesson for today. We miss you, Chelsea.
Chelsea, you need to come visit.
The lesson for today is to build relationships. Yes, she is here. And I watched her wonderful planking this morning. We can see your messages, Mona. Man, the signal has not been good.
Yeah, it's so bad. Oh my God. Michael, stop trolling.
Yeah, my cousin's trolling. Hey there.
Hey there.
You were taking load. I was talking loads. Yeah, we've seen all your comments. Yeah. There's a delay. I know. I think it's a bad delay, and I think the connection has not been good.
No, Mona, they are. They're just showing slowly.
Man. Jammy. I think it's Jammy.
Is it Jammy or Jamie? Like Jay?
What are we doing tonight, Chelsea? We're getting ready to get out of here.
We're leaving, and we're going home.
Well, right, David, I know. I saw the name come up, and I keep forgetting that that's... what can I tell you? I know Jam. I watched Jammy's planking the last, 3 straight days. I know who she is. I just didn't connect the... First of all, I couldn't see her picture. It just came up as pink. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, David's trolling me now.
You did,
Oh, Chelsea moved in.
Oh,
yay.
Big girl.
It keeps skipping out.
So annoying.
All right, that's the last time I'm going to make that mistake.
I knew who she was, and I haven't seen her plank. Maybe it's because you were up until 4:30 this morning.
Could be. Yeah, I know. Supposed to do. I was at a Starbucks. Pay your internet bills, Doug.
Is that how that works? Is that how we're supposed to do that?
Right. You freeze well, though. Oh, thank you very much. Very big 50-second delay. That is really frustrating.
That's really frustrating. Ugh.